we are here to unveil that staff. Here's a hint. For the first time, we are joined by Rick and brother David on the stove today. Hey, guys, good morning. We appreciate the time. David's joining us from Angels Camp, where he's in uniform as an instructor. Skipper, take it away. Tell us about your coaching staff with the 18U group.
So I'm unveiling the whole thing. Well, David Eckstein, obviously part of the show now, is going to be on staff. And then we have Brad Penny going to lead our pitchers. And then Steve Stone out of Texas, great high school coach, is going to round out our staff. So very excited about this.
Is this the first time that you guys have been on the same coaching staff at any level?
No, it's not. It actually, our first time together was on Mike Scioscia's staff with the Angels in 2014. And then it culminated to Clint Hurdle's staff with David joining us with the Pirates. And so he was with us there as well. So this will be a third time's a charm.
Yeah, David, look, I know you're going to be coaching and helping out here these young men. And I wonder, because I always ask myself this question, do they realize who their coach is? Because whenever I'm talking to my son, for example, and he plays shortstop, third base, I'm like, listen, this is what you're going to do today. You're going to go to YouTube and look up David Eckstein playing shortstop. You want to know what fundamentally sound means in the dictionary? Look up David Eckstein. All right? Do you get a sense that these kids understand who their coaches are, or did they take it for granted?
I think they have to do exactly what you said. They have to go to YouTube. We're at that age right now. I mean, I've been out of the game now. I stopped playing for 14 years now. So it's definitely like throwing them back there. But there's definitely a quick history lesson of who they're going to have in front of them. I mean, this is the second time I was able to be with Team USA, the 18Us. I was on the staff in 2015. And so it's one of those things that these young players, they strive to be the best. And so, we try to give them the best when we show up.
What is the dynamic like with you guys? And I believe you're only a year apart. When there's a coaching disagreement, a philosophical difference, perhaps somebody doesn't want to hit fungos one day. Has that ever taken place with you guys in uniform together?
I'll take this one away. I don't think the physical work will ever fight over that. I mean, we both enjoy that part of it. But I lean on David for his expertise as a player on the field. There's you put a coaching staff together and you want to lean on the people around you. So those discussions are very in tune with who the players are and where we see them headed. And so I lean on that expertise from David. I also will lean on that with Brad. I've known Brad since our trip to Japan on the Major League Japan tour in 2002. And he brings a wealth of knowledge. So leaning on them for that's what I look forward to.
Yeah, this is pretty special. I mean, seeing you guys working together. And if you could, I would love to have you guys take us back to the Eckstein household when you guys were younger. How do you support each other? I mean, that's awesome that you're still in baseball years after, playing a kids game when we're still, at this age. It's just absolutely awesome. And here you are working still together.
I mean, that's one of the things. Rick has always been my coach. I always tell everybody the reason why I played in the big leagues was because Rick had an arm and I didn't. So I got to face velocity at a young age, and Rick never did. I was never challenged to him, but Rick was always like my coach. He was the person I was striving to be, and having the opportunity to always play 2 years up, I think really helped my development. But Rick's knowledge of the game, he was just awarded this past year as the Education of the Year award for Team USA. That's who he is. So I just very much benefited from that.
So talk about the schedule. I guess, Rick, I'll send this to you. In terms of qualifying, there are tournaments that come up. I mean, it's a major time commitment, of course, but as we mentioned earlier, this is such an important developmental level for so many Major League stars. What's next on the calendar and the schedule for you?
Well, we've put it together, obviously, our coaching staff, and then a task force we've also put together to watch and target the best 80 high school kids to be considered for trials. Later this summer, throughout the summer, we'll go out and watch different tournaments, watch different players play, and then we'll create an invitation list. We'll get together sometime in late August and have that 80-player trial, and we'll whittle down to 20. We're still waiting on the exact venue as to where we'll have our international tournament. It's looking like Mexico. And so that process is going to take us from sometime in August into earliest September.
You know, I know this is early in the process, but is there a player that even before you start this scouting, journey, that you have your eyes on, that has already impressed you and that you know you're going to go after?
Absolutely. Last year, I was, fortunate enough to get linked back up with USA Baseball, doing the 16, the 17, and the 18U group. I did the MLB Combine as well. And so I got a firsthand look at a lot of kids. I got a firsthand look of the next crop of talent. We've already put a list together of some of those names that we want to target early on to get our eyes on, and formulate that group as to how we want to go compete. What that group looks like, the makeup of that group, not only talent wise, but what they bring in a group setting together.
Hey, I got to ask you this, Dave. This is a total non sequitur question that doesn't have anything to do with the 18U team. But for your first 10 years in the big leagues with the Angels, some really good teams you played with, who was the biggest snapper that you played with as an Angel? Because I think I know the answer. I just want to hear you say it.
The biggest snapper?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to go with Troy Glass?
No. Oh, I thought you were going to say Adam Kennedy.
Oh,
Adam was out of control.
I just love Troy because Troy had to go to the bat every day. He had to bring out 4 pairs of batting gloves because he would rip them after every at bat.
I love stories like that, man. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with stuff like
Everybody
that.
moves to the corner of the dugout.
Yeah.
You're afraid you're going to get hurt.
Get away from the big guy when he punches out. I love it. How's camp going, by the way? How's Wash doing over there?
Doing great. Yeah, this is my first day in. At 7 a.m., we're out on the half field with the infielders. I get to watch his routine. It's been outstanding, and so yeah, I can't wait to keep learning from him.
Oh boy, if you try to take some of that Ron Washington stuff to the 18U kids, man, you're going to blow their mind. I think we should be aware of that, Rick.
Absolutely. I mean, Ron is a special instructor, and I'm so happy that David's out there with him and his group, and the impact that Ron's going to make on the entire organization. I'm going to ask David for some pointers and some tips, what he's learned.
Well, we know that those kids and their families, because that's a part of it too, are in really good hands with you guys and the staff you've put together, Rick. We appreciate the visit today. We wish the 18U bunch the best of success, and I know we'll check in with you guys along the way as this process gets more interesting with roster selections and tournaments. We really appreciate the visit today. Best of luck, guys. Way to go.